Question number 4. Lines PQ and RS intersect at point T. Angle PRT is given as 40 degrees. Angle RPT is given as 95 degrees. And angle TSQ is given as 75 degrees. And we have to find angle SQT. Which one? SQT. So this angle we have to find. Okay. So now if you look at this figure, there are two triangles. Okay. So for this triangle PRT, angle PRT, that is this angle, plus angle RPT, that is this angle, plus angle PTR, which one? This one, PTR, is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Because the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So we just substitute the values, 40 degrees plus 95 degrees plus angle PTR is equal to 180 degrees. So we take 40 and 95 both on this side, which become negative. So angle PTR is equal to 180 degrees minus 40 degrees minus 95 degrees, which comes to 45 degrees. Then we have got this angle as 45 degrees. Now if you look at this structure, lines PQ and RS are intersecting at point T. So this angle PTR and angle STQ, okay, so these angles or QTS, fine. So these two angles are vertically opposite angles and hence they are equal. Okay, so angle QTS, this angle QTS is equal to angle PTR, this one, which is equal to 45 degrees. So why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Then we have got this angle as 45 degrees. This is given as 75 degrees. Again, we apply the sum of angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So angle for this triangle. So angle QTS, this one, which is 45 degrees, plus angle TSQ, which is given as 75 degrees, plus angle SQT is equal to 180 degrees. Sum of angles of a triangle. Then just substitute the values, 45 degree plus 75 degrees plus angle SQT is equal to 180 degrees. So bring 45 and 75 to the right hand side. So they become negative. So angle SQT is equal to 180 degrees minus 45 degrees minus 75 degrees, which comes to 60 degrees. Thus we have found the value of SQT, which is equal to 60 degrees. Then question number 5. Here what is given is PQ is perpendicular to PS. That means this angle is 90 degrees. And PQ and SR is given as parallel. So these two are parallel lines. Okay? And angle SQR, which one? SQR, this is given as 28 degrees. And angle QRT is given as 65 degrees. And we have to find the values of X and Y. So let us now look at the solution. Angle QRT is given as 65 degrees, but this angle is the exterior angle of which triangle? Angle, uh, uh, sorry, triangle QSR. Okay, so as per the property of exterior angles of triangles, the exterior angle is equal to the sum of uh, two opposite interior angles. Which ones? This one and this one. So 65 degree. So angle QRT is equal to angle QSR plus angle SQR. Okay. So we just substitute the values. So 65 degrees is equal to angle QSR plus 28 degrees. Then keep angle QSR on one side, bring 28 degrees to the other side. This is positive, it becomes negative. So angle QSR is equal to 65 degrees minus 28 degrees, which comes to 37 degrees. So this angle we have found out and it is 37 degrees. Now, if you look at the figure again, these two lines are parallel and PS, which is the transversal of the parallel lines, is actually perpendicular to this line, to the line PQ, which is given. So if it is perpendicular to this line, PQ, that means it must be perpendicular to ST or line SR as well, this line as well. That means this full angle PSR is going to be 90 degrees. Okay, so angle PSR is equal to 90 degrees. Reason, PQ is perpendicular to PS and PQ is parallel to SR. So this angle is, if this angle is 90, this becomes 90 degrees. So now substitute the values. This is X and this one we have just found out as 37 degrees. So X plus 37 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Then bring 37 to the other side. It becomes negative. So X is equal to 90 degrees minus 37 degrees, which is equal to 53 degrees. So we have found out the value of X, which is equal to 53 degrees. Now again look at the figure. PQ and SR are given as parallel lines. Now this QS is also a transversal of these two parallel lines. So PQS and angle QSR. So Y and this angle are alternate interior angles. Okay. So these two must be equal because alternate interior angles are equal. So Y is equal to angle QSR, which we have already found out, which is equal to 37 degrees. So we all have the values of both the angles. X is equal to 53 degrees and Y is equal to 37 degrees. Question number 6. Now side QR of triangle PQR, which one side? This is the triangle PQR and this side PQR is produced to point S. The bisectors of angle PQR, now this is the angle PQR, QT bisects this angle and angle PRS. So this is angle PRS and RT bisects this angle. Okay, bisects means divides into two equal halves. So this angle plus this angle, or rather these two angles become equal or half of the total angle. Similarly, this angle and this angle both become half of this total angle. So we have to prove that angle QTR is half of angle QPR. This angle. I have marked these two angles in yellow. So we have to prove that this angle is half of this angle. So let us look at the solution. Now angle PRS is what? It is an exterior angle of this triangle PQR, which means that the value of this angle is going to be equal to the sum of these two opposite interior angles of the triangle. So angle PRS is equal to angle QPR plus angle PQR. Exterior angles of triangle PQR. Keep QPR on one side because we have to ultimately prove something related to QPR. So we are keeping QPR on one side and we take the angle PQR on the other side of the equation. So angle QPR becomes equal to angle PRS minus angle PQR. Then now if you look at the figure, angle PRS is double of the angle TRS. Okay, and similarly, angle PQR is double of the angle TQR, this internal angle of this blue triangle. So we are substituting that. So angle QPR is equal to 2 times angle TRS minus 2 times angle TQR. So instead of PRS, we are writing 2 times TRS, and instead of PQR, we are writing 2 times TQR. So angle QPR becomes equal to, now just take 2 common. So we have taken 2 common and we have written into bracket angle TRS minus angle TQR. So now in the next step, what we have done is we have taken this 2 on the other side of the equation. Now this is 2 multiplied by this whole thing. So on when 2 goes this side, it will become divided by 2. It will go to the denominator, which means that On one side, this is left, angle TRS minus angle TQR is equal to, on the other side, it becomes half of angle QPR. So here, on the RHS, we have one side of this equation that we need to prove. So we are marking this as equation 1. Now, if you look at the triangle, the blue triangle only, TQR. So in triangle TQR, the angle TRS is the exterior angle. So angle TRS is going to be equal to the sum of these two interior angles of the triangle. So angle TRS is equal to angle QTR plus angle TQR. This one and this one. Exterior angles of triangle, angle of triangle TQR. So angle, now again keep QTR on this on one side and put TQR on the other side. Why? Because on one side we just need angle QTR. So, and on this side, on the left hand side, we have angle TRS minus angle TQR is equal to angle QTR. So we name this as equation 2. Now if you observe, in this equation we have TRS minus TQR. In this equation we have again TRS minus TQR is equal to QTR, angle QTR. So what we are now doing is substituting this equation 2 in equation 1. That means we are going to substitute this value. Instead of TRS minus TQR, we are going to write as substitute by angle QTR. So substituting 2 in 1, we have angle QTR is equal to half of angle QPR. Thus, we have proved this statement.